During lockdown, the nation's PE teacher, who is Joe Wicks, got thousands of children and adults alike up off their bottoms, off their sofas and onto his online exercise classes.
He certainly did, and he was fantastic. But media regulator Ofcom have released a new report which found that the most popular fitness channel on YouTube is not Joe Wicks, it's ex-Army Corporal Lucy Wyndham-Read.
Brilliant.
Congratulations.
Well, she mightn't be a household name just yet, but her 7-minute workout videos clocked up 75 million views. I don't know if that means 75 million people did it. But they certainly had a look and thought,
so that's good.
So Lucy, right, tell us more. Lovely to talk to you, Lucy. So basically, 7-minute workouts, 7 different exercises, which you do for 1 minute each. And your claim is, if you do the 7-minute workout for 7 days in a row, you will lose how much?
You can lose up to 1 to 2 inches, but I do confirm that you have to be healthy eating and make it consistent. And I just want to say, I think Joe Wicks did such an incredible job keeping our kids fit as well.
He really did, Lucy, but you've kind of crept up from the outside where everyone's going, who is this woman? Who is this woman? Tell us a bit about you. What have you done in your life? Have you always done fitness? Have you been a fitness trainer?
So everyone just always assumes that I was really into fitness at school, and it was so completely the opposite. I was terrified of sports, had every excuse to get out of doing games, and I was really bullied. And so for me, going through school, sport was something that I really dreaded. It really knocked my confidence. And when I left school, that's when I decided, right, I want to take control of this. And the only way I'm going to do this is to literally throw myself in the deep end. And that's when I left school and went and joined the Army. And for me, that's where I then really found my inner strength and my confidence, because there I couldn't have an excuse to get out of games. At school, I had...
You can't hide away from that in the Army, can you?
Absolutely not. And that's where I then realised that, you know, when what we don't realise is we are so much fitter and stronger. And so for me, I think with my workouts, I wanted to be able to create something that was just easy for everyone to do. And this 7-minute workout has just had the most incredible amount of views, and I never ever expected it, but I knew the workout would work. So I think that's what it is, just word of mouth.
I think as well, Lucy, that you really do aim a lot of this at beginners, because so many people think they quite like the idea of exercise, but the thought of being in a gym or with lots of really fit people, even having the right clothes to wear, and you've kind of tapped into a market there, I think.
So perversely, the market you have tapped into is the market that you were when you were at school. It's people who actually are not natural bedfellows with exercise.
Absolutely. And for me, I'm so passionate about making them feel confident, because I know what it was like when I was younger, about not having the confidence and struggling. So that's always just been my passion and mission since then, to reach out to those people that think, oh, I can't do it, or they've got a reason that they can't. That's why I do workouts for people if they're in a wheelchair. I've got seated workouts, because for me, we all deserve to feel our best. And I think there's so much stuff that's really complicated, and a lot of people find it hard to perhaps do press-ups on the floor or mountain climbers. So I really wanted to reach out to like total beginners. And let's be honest, right now with what's happening in the world, we all need to start moving our body. And so I wanted to be able to create something that was really easy and doable.
Yeah, and it hasn't been easy for you. I was reading about you, your first fitness class. How many people turned up?
Oh, yeah, I was so excited. I put flyers everywhere around my town at the time, Reigate, and no one turned up. I was the only one.
Why are they turning up now, do you think, in their droves online?
Because I think that my workouts are easy, they're free, they're doable, they're quick, and people see results. And also, I've been doing this for years and years. I mean, I worked non-stop on my channel. I loaded up a video every single day for 2.5 years. It was exhausting, but I think that consistency just kept people coming back and back, because there was so much different content on there. And I think once people find something that is easy to do, and the great thing is they can do it at home in a tiny space, in their pajamas, whatever it is, then once they start doing it, they then have the energy, then they're more likely to make it a lifestyle and they stick at it.
That's the biggest task, isn't it? To actually, for someone, I'm only speaking on behalf of a friend, who might, may not have the motivation or may have some aches and pains and or maybe just too busy to do these sort of things. How do you actually then get someone to do the extra? I mean, my wife, she goes out skipping. Just like,
I haven't done it for a while, Lucy. I
What,
go on
like
and off.
2 weeks?
We haven't done it for a couple of weeks.
Well, that
been a
doesn't
bit
make you
busy.
a
I
bad
need to get back
person.
on it. But it is about motivation, isn't it? And I suppose so that is part of what you do.
Yeah, that's the hard bit.
Well, so I always say you've got two things. You've got the motivation. Once you get going, you feel amazing. Then if you're struggling with the motivation, you have to use determination, and discipline, because the rewards are going to outweigh that just not doing that workout, and the thing is, if we don't like exercise, we've got to find something. It's just about moving our body. It can just be a short amount of time at home, or if it's just getting your step count up, and as said, right now in this world, this is what we all need to be doing. And I think also something I like to do is turn it around, that actually the benefit of exercise is not so much about what's happening with the physical appearance. Think about more what it's doing for your mental health, your mental well-being, your physical health, because our health is the most important thing we have. And I think we just need to be a little bit more disciplined, and as said, just shorter workouts. Even if we're busy, I'm sure we've all got 7 minutes.
And I know you were saying people all over the world have been watching you. Are you connecting with people? What kind of people are you meeting who are doing your workouts?
I could have been doing these exercises in the 7 minutes this interview.
You could have been doing these instead of sitting on your big chair at home, couldn't you?
That would make sense. But you're actually saying that 7 minutes for 7 days, and if you do it right and you eat well, I mean, I always say to Ruth, it's not the amount of exercise you're doing, it's what you're putting in your mouth that's doing that. Don't I say that to you all the time?
I always go, you first.
Right.
Yeah.
But as long as you do that right, you're guaranteeing 1-2 inches off your waist.
Absolutely. So it's about being consistent, making sure you do it every day. And it is about healthy eating and also eating the right portion sizes. And my point with this video was I just wanted to get people up and moving. I just wanted to teach them that they could be healthy and fit. And I do kind of moves that work lots of different muscle groups. So they're what we call multi-directional, multi-compounds.
Oh, that's fancy schmancy. Well, listen, you've said you'll record a special workout, which we're going to post on our This Morning app later today. So we obviously showed some of your video there, but you're going to do a special one for our This Morning viewers.
Yeah, absolutely.